for these Louis V's, these was Chuck T's. For sure, man. We definitely trying to get to it. You already know, man. Salute. Hello. What's good, bro? What it do? What's the deal, man? What's the big deal, man? Okay, Atlanta in the house, man. What's the deal? Atlanta in the house. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, Rich Rabbit? What's happening, homie? I don't know. What you talking about? What's the was from Funky Town featuring Worth? What? Like, make it make sense so I can answer your question. Man, what's the deal up in the chats, man? Let's get these chats flooded a little bit, man, how they usually be, man, before we get to talking about some of this good old content. Well, you always got somebody. Y'all always got somebody on here that got this good old advice. Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal, man? Hey, look. It's a cold game out here, man. And I'm just wondering how they be trying to play the game, man. So what I really want to holler at y'all about and get on here and talk about, man. Look, I was just scrolling down YouTube, man, and I know the Drake Kendrick little situation, that thing everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a global phenom. So it's ugly, man. So they basically like, they might have used Kendrick to dethrone Drake. Not being that Kendrick was in on the play, you know, Kendrick went ahead and took his shot at the man and let him know that he felt like he wasn't the king of this rap shit. You feel me? As far as, you know, for the crowns, you know, they battling in, you know, these accolades and stuff like that. So in his doing and in his genius to do that, right around this time, Drake was coming up for his new deal. Kendrick never made that play. Drake get that deal. Thing worth 600 M's. Kendrick shoot at him. From what it's looking like, we know everybody was playing that track. We know everybody was going crazy on that track. Everybody was playing that track. But, you know, for whatever ways or however they do what they do, you know what I'm saying, with these streaming sites and different things like that and playlists, they making it seem like they sent that thing through the roof. And that's what they do. So, meanwhile, Drake know this and know how the industry go, and he's trying to counter sue based on the part he feel they played pertaining to Kendrick. The record label cut back with a counter for him. Like, okay, we did the same thing for your Scorpion album. You know what I'm saying? We put your Scorpion album on playlists they had no business being on. And the same thing happened for you. It sent your sales and different things throughout the roof. So they said Nicki Minaj chimed in. She was trying to speak blasphemy, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to the company and how they doing Drake. And she got hit with the same thing, man. Look, they dropped some tweets supposedly saying, look, you asked us to do the same thing for you. All y'all big artists acting like y'all just selling out. Like we use y'all, y'all use us. Shh, play the game. If you don't play the game, we gonna expose all. What's happening with it? Yeah, man. So it's a cold game out there, man. So now, furthermore, y'all know Kendrick just released the tour dates. He about to go over there. You know what I'm saying? He going over there to Toronto. And guess what? Drake music group that's Drake signed to UMG, they just got a partnership going on with Kendrick. Kendrick not even signed to those people. They just got a partnership going on and they flooding Kendrick. Kendrick drop something, post something. They posting right behind Kendrick to rub it all in Drake's face. So it's a cold game and cold business out here, man. You better strap up, man. It's a cold world. I don't know G Mike, bro. Yeah, it's a cold game out here, though, man. How they doing, man? How they politicking, man? So just so they don't got to get Drake that money. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? They pushing Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I'm saying? Forget what you talking about. And it's like, I know that got to be that's the biggest slap in the face to have a parent group in our company pushing an artist that's not even signed to him. It's ugly, man. Who is Big X? Yeah, big ass forehead, a lot of brain too. But I like to see what your horse mouth looking ass look like. You know what I'm saying? Be it that you getting out here, you just talking. That be the thing about y'all trollers. Don't nobody know how y'all looking. A lot of y'all be ugly as hell. Ugly as hell on here trolling. Kansas City in the building, man. What's the deal, Kansas City? Lil Squally resting. Hey, yo, Baba built like a beanbag. No, yeah, he definitely made a big mistake in this entire ordeal. You have said it started to play out. We started to see that day in and day out, man. You feel me? He like try to come back with that counter suit. That might have been the biggest mistake of it all. You feel me? He should have just like left it alone. You feel me? Like it got too personal with him now. The company, you know, which is bigger than him. Like, man, we don't care what you talking about. We'll put a plug right out. You know, after your deal is up, we ain't got to renew nothing. You know, figure something else out. You know what I'm saying? You know, go ahead and do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, before this Kendrick situation, of course, they would never disrespected Drake like that. You know what I'm saying? They would have never disrespected him like that. He was the biggest thing. Anything he touched, it was, you know what I'm saying, platinum. It was gold. You feel me? Diamond, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But now being that the declines in sales and they seeing that people are running behind Kendrick, now they like, we ain't gotta renew no deal, man. You know, your stocking dropped. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Your stocking dropped. For sure. Shout out to Oceanside, man. When they come to disrespect, I get unruly. You been off that unruly, huh? That's what's happening. Yeah. I did a song with Blue Smurf already. I got a song with Blue Smurf. I hopped on one of his tracks for sure. I definitely hopped on the track with him. Oh yeah, it on the bros, D3 and baseball, huh? Bless you as well. sure, for sure. Yeah, man. Man, these trollers don't stop. Hey, I bet you dudes notifications, man. You dudes want to suck swipe, man. I bet you dudes notification every time I come. Oh, the same trollers hop in the track, saying the same shit, bro. Like, shut up. Happy Friday, bruh. West Covina definitely in the house. Let's have them with West Covina. Your mama manly for a transsexual. I need to set some more mods up in here for sure, for sure. Cause we definitely got a bunch of weirdos up in the chats, man, on everything. Need to mod them damn spray the roaches, you know what I'm saying? We definitely got the raid on deck, you feel me? Friday 4 just came out today. You watching it right now. I'm off that demon cookies right now. I'm off that demon cookies. I mean, we definitely know what God want, but these suckers want it different, man. You see these suckers in the chats. What no McDonald's, sir? Go give me some steak and lobster or something. Dre the Virgo, what's going on? Salute, salute. Good people in the chats. We got some good people showing up in the chats. Behind the occasional trollers. I mean, I gotta smoke, man. Keep me at ease, keep me irate, keep me at peace, you know what I'm saying? On everything. Keep the negativity at bay. But yeah, man, it's over with though, man. It's over with. It might be over with, man, for the boy though, man. I don't know, man. And like I said, I'm not even on no West Coast time. Like, you know, I'm not one of them. Definitely a big Kendrick fan. You feel me? Just not even in just in the rap and as the person. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Drake is being unmoved and trying to seem not being unmoved, but when you got your label that Kendrick not even signed to, backing the artist that they're not, that they don't have under their label, man, that's cold. That's cold game. They just doing business with Kendrick, and they feel like they business with Kendrick is bigger than Drake. Dog, Kendrick really don't want to diss Wade. See, what y'all don't understand, how did Kendrick diss Wade? With Kendrick just basically, Kendrick is like if you look at old interviews, they got old interviews with Kendrick speaking about Drake and Kendrick speaking on Drake like, hey man, I be speaking on Wayne like, man, you know, don't retire, Wayne. You feel me? We need you in the game. You feel me? You know we love you. You feel me? He talk about being in the studio with him, Wayne writing from scratch. You know they bonding and stuff like that. So the respect and admiration been there, and just like, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like I understand Kendrick mind frame like on a different level as far as like, you know, on a horoscope level as being a Gemini. Like definitely, you feel me, like Geminis like to a degree like are self-centered persons like to they self, like in a form of being to they self. But you know, when you show love and you feel like your love is being batted, like, of course, like we gonna get in war mode. Like, man, hold on, we ain't like, we like really to ourselves like type people, but you know it's love. But when we showing love and then, you know, you take that love for something indifferent, it definitely is definitely gonna be a problem. So that's all it was. Kendrick just said, he felt like his hard work in getting a Super Bowl let Lil Wayne down. But as well, that line could have been insensitive to Lil Wayne because right, Lil Wayne didn't say nothing towards him in the beginning, didn't go at him. You know what I'm saying? But Kendrick said that line. Kendrick felt some type of way. I guess, based on the relationship he got with Wayne, regardless of him securing that spot, he probably still wanted the congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Like he had congratulated Wayne in the past. How does Drake versus Kendrick beef end? It's just gonna have to sizzle down. I think it's gonna sizzle down like after all this Super Bowl stuff. You feel me? Like after all this Super Bowl stuff is over with, all that gonna sizzle down 2025. You feel me? It's just gonna have to sizzle out itself the same way that Drake and Meek did. You feel me? But I don't think that Drake probably will ever be cool with Kendrick because besides them throwing shots at each other over the years and stuff like that, Drake and extended Kendrick olive branches a few times, but Kendrick just don't I guess respect him as a person or like his person. So Kendrick, what I'm saying, kept shooting it down, but it's gonna die down as everything else die down. But I don't think they're gonna ever be cool. Day go in the house, much love to Day go. Hell no, I'm not going to no Canada for no show. I mean, if he got whatever tour dates he got over here, I'll definitely pop out. But I mean, shit, I'm from the house. I'm from the same place he from. Like, I'm not going to no Canada for no show. No, you right, man. That's good game. X, you feel me? For sure, for sure. A lot of stuff we eat and digest, definitely plays a part in our everyday thinking, you know what I'm saying, how we handle things, you feel me? Because, we be eating things that still got hormones in them, and then you take on them animalistic hormones in or your body, you know what I'm saying, fighting and trying to keep down these hormones from progressing over you. And like, you blow steam, you know what I'm saying? And like, you got attitudes and mood swings and stuff like that. So you definitely right. Definitely gotta get up on a better way of eating for sure. I mean, everybody experience hate. I ain't gonna just go to say that they hate on the West Coast. Like, one thing about it, if you allow them to put you in a box, who fault is that? You can't be faulted for that. You know what I'm saying? If you allow them to put you in a box, oh, everything is like this on the West Coast. Oh, it's like this. You feel me? Like, you feel me? One thing about the West Coast, I could say, like, besides Kendrick, you feel me? Like, bringing a light and a shine to the West Coast. Like, the West Coast don't support each other. Like, as far as the Bay Cats do, but like right here in LA don't support other LA artists, don't support LA artists. What you got to understand, like, besides everybody want to blame everything on the music industry and stuff like that. Like, if you from a hood, like, okay, so when you start rapping and your name come up, the first thing that's coming up, oh, where's he from? What hood he from? Where he stay at? And based on that, is if people really gonna mess with you. Just unless you just got some good music, it's just like people like, man, oh man, his shit bang, and you winning people over. But other than that, like, just based on where you from, that side of town, your music might be suppressed on that town. Like, even when Nipsey first came out, well, no, everybody listening to Nipsey when Nipsey was having the bullets, ain't got no names on them and stuff like that, and he was putting like stuff out like that, and he was gang banging, like really taking you into the Slauson and Crenshaw type stuff, and really neighborhood no 60 and stuff like that. Like, once Nipsey transitioned and started living and getting more money and talking about traveling and flossing and fly cripping, That's when niggas got on the Nipsey wave. But like in LA, just by being where you from, niggas gonna shut you out automatically. Like, oh no, that nigga he from Wooty Woo. Oh, we don't mess with them niggas. They not gonna support you. Versus in Atlanta or somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? They don't really care about that shit. Like, you know, if they rapping and they got a lane and you hot, you making good shit, they gonna bring you on upon board because it's shining more light to their city. Niggas in LA want to be divas. You know what I'm saying? They want to be the only one shining, want the light on them, you know what I'm saying? Want to try to pop it and all that. You feel me? So, you know, nigga don't get caught up in that shit though. But that's the difference right there. You know, Kendrick a different type of dude and like different type of artist. Like, and he always been. We ain't just talking about now. You feel me? Just like how he is showing love to people he's showing love to. He ain't even got to show that love. He could have been self-centered and selfish and just been like, oh, I'm fucking with Power Rules or I'm fucking with the Compton niggas. I'm just fucking with Hitter J3 and the other little cat out of the Nellas. So, man, you know, that's just like the dynamics of LA versus a lot of places. Like, you know, LA always want to be like, oh, ain't nobody messing with the West Coast or this and that. Like, no, we ain't messing with ourselves. Like, you would leave LA and go up to the Bay. Them dudes up there in the Bay will show you more love than the dudes in LA showing you. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, LA is real hateful and sectioned off when it comes to territory, blacks, gangs, music, and all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think, dog. I mean, you said Shabeskis be allowed to say the N word of music, like, dog, because like the Beskis, you know, they take arms up against blacks too to a certain degree. I just feel like whatever you are, whether you Caucasian, you Beskin, you black, you Asian, that we all got our own lingo. We all diverse people. You know, find your lingo and stick to your lingo and stay in your lane. Like, you feel me? That's one thing about blacks and all our hatred and us eliminating each other and tripping on each other. We really don't use other races lingo. We might use each other lingo, but we don't use other races lingo, and you don't hear us talking like other people. So it's just like if you got hate for an N word, like why use it? Why use it? Why use the word? Um, really probably like indica, and then you know like what I'm smoking Girl Scout. That's a hybrid. So you feel me? No, I'm not going to no Toronto, but I mean, if that's what they do in Toronto, that's what they do in Toronto. But I just feel like, you know, everybody passionate about their culture, and it's like really like, you know, that's not, you know, it's not their culture. You feel me? That's just like us. Anybody gonna feel offended. What you gotta understand, you're not gonna understand it until somebody trying to, you know, steal something that your culture uses. You feel me? And I mean, you know, it's it's a negative aspect to that word though, but I mean, you know, some people find positivity in it, but some, you know, a lot of blacks don't like it just as well as a lot of blacks use it. You feel me? And blacks that do use it, you know, it's kind of viewed, you know what I'm saying, by other blacks in society as being lower on the totem pole. You said you bad, you had to have some business, yeah, because we had supposed to holler yesterday. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for you to hit me so we can holler or whatever though. But whenever you got some time, you know what I'm saying, shit, tap in, you know what I'm saying, so we can holler or whatever. You feel me? And situation business. No, I don't really hear blacks like I mean, what you I don't hear blacks using negative terms towards other races in their music. Like blacks too busy really beefing with each other in their music and downing each other. Like shit, who they beefing with? Like blacks ain't really beefing with no other races in their music unless they occasionally, you know, use the disrespectful term, you know what I'm saying, for a Caucasian, you feel me, or a white person. But other than that, like shit, blacks too busy downing each other to be worried about somebody else. Okay, for sure, for sure. I mean, how I feel about the Drake lawsuit. I mean, shit. He feel how he feels. So like, who about to like challenge his lawsuits? You feel me? He feel how he feel. He feel like he being disrespected. He being played with. So I mean, people can try to, oh, that's snitching, or you snitching, you doing this and that. Like, snitching is putting somebody in jail or telling on something. Like, as far as the business aspect where you being cheated out of something, like, once you live in a certain lifestyle and you in a certain tax bracket, you're not gonna handle things on the street level. It's easy to be like, oh, I'm about to go out here and see Kendrick and try to pop on Kendrick or some dudes in Compton because I feel like, well, what he gonna do? Go put some work in behind him feeling like some bots and made this man music soar higher than what it's supposed to be. I mean, he gotta handle that on the business aspect, and the only way to handle that is through a lawyer, and it's gonna be a file, a suit, a lawsuit claim filed. Whew, cold words. Drake is a whiny, crying B. No, they is making Drake seem whiny for sure, for sure. They definitely making him look bad and making him seem whiny. I definitely must admit, I cannot act like I don't see that. I cannot ignore that for sure, for sure. The media know how to twist some things, and they're definitely making Drake seem like a cold sucker, for sure. No, why you know the word loke isn't dry for Mexican Crips been using that word loke. They try to say loco. Now loco is supposed to mean crazy, but loke, that's a word, that's Crip terminology. That word drawn from the Crips, not the Mexicans, not the Southsiders, bro. I don't know if Lil Durk over with or not, man. We got to see how that play out. We just can't say Lil Durk over with, man. You feel me? Like shit, a lot moving mysterious ways. You feel me? And you feel me? He might be good. Loke is not short for loco. Loke is not short for loco. Like what they get a black culture, we gonna just call you crazo, crazy, you know what I'm saying, menace, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. We don't say like blacks do use the word loco, like what's up, loco. You feel me? But that's not like I like if you want to say loco is a Spanish word, it's a Spanish word. And the Mexicans was given the Spanish language, but like I don't think that word like came from them as if the blacks took that from them and started using it. Like you don't hear the Mexicans use loke. You don't hear none of their homies like, oh, Joker loke or something like that. You don't hear that. So how do we take that word from them? Like even back then, you would never hear none of them use that word. So it's rightfully said that is a made word by the Crips. That's a movie. But you do have don't get it twisted. You do have some locos though. You have some locos, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not denying that, but you just can't say, you know what I'm saying? You try to debate as if that was taken from the Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, by the blacks. I mean, you could just exit the chat. You like if you don't like that I'm smoking, how you gonna tell me that please respect smoking on my chats? No smoking. These dudes is funny. You hear these people? But you may be honest, do I like Hispanics, bro? Like, I don't have no problem with Hispanics, Mexicans, or none of that. Whites or none of that. When people try to be racial, you like, why would I not stand up for myself and all my blackness, bro? Like, you dudes be funny with this, trying to like paint the picture. Oh, you racist or you don't like this and that. I have never had anything done to me by no Mexican or Hispanic, bro. So I don't have no reason to hate them, bro. So what are you talking about? I mean, the state of culture. I mean, it's doing what it's doing. You feel me? Like the hands that it's in, I feel like it's in good hands. You feel me? Like it's a lot of diverse artists. You feel me? Different people doing their things. I mean, I don't really think it's in a broke state. You know, it's on the up and up. Nah, we ain't never beef with no Mexicans. We ain't just had like little scrimmages and that's like little disagreements and little BS. But nah, not really. Milk, hello, spoiled milk, man. What's the deal, man? You always bless my chats, man. Salute to you, man. Not smoking around no kids, sir. Oh no, no, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Salute, Eric Allen, for sure. No, yeah, for real, for real.